comes to when it doesn't come to the business side of things.
Who do you usually have to mediate between?
What?
Who do you usually have to mediate between?
I mean, all of us, really. I mean, sometimes we just get a little heated during practice. Not heated, but just frustrated on learning a new part, or like my sister learning a new part, or Jesse learning a new guitar part, or a new line in a song, or Tiffany learning a new keyboard part. I just all have to be like, you know what, let's just take a second, let's just reevaluate the situation. It's just one little part, we'll get it. We're not going to get it right away. It's going to take time, we know that. And I just try and tell them to relax. And I mean, I have to have somebody tell me to calm down too, so I'm not like the calmest one in the group. I'm not going to say that. But I try and keep the peace.
So are you and your sister the youngest members by far?
Yeah, I mean, not by far, but my sister's 18. She's the youngest one by far, and I'm 22. So we're kind of young.
So what was it like for you guys? I mean, even aside from worrying that you couldn't actually play drums, what was it like for you to sort of meet up with Tiffany and the other people the first time and be like, hi, we're here to play music?
It was really interesting. There's another girl in that band who just learned bass, or she didn't know how to play bass at the time, so we were kind of in the same boat. But she didn't, unfortunately, have a dad like me that was in the house telling me to practice all the time and giving me lessons. So that was interesting. But we just all got together and we're like, well, let's try this out. Let's see what songs we could do. Let's see if we can play them out and make some extra money. And we just sat down, wrote a list of songs that we wanted to learn, and just went from there.
Okay. And you said that you guys mostly get along very well during rehearsal because you got sort of heated trying to learn new things. But when you guys have creative differences, like someone thinks a song should be one way and someone else thinks it should be another way, how do those sort of disagreements resolve themselves? Is there someone who has a final voice most of the time, or is it really pretty cooperative?
It's pretty cooperative. We all have like the same taste in music, and we all have the same end goal when it comes to our sound and our style. So it usually, I mean, every now and then there's a few parts that we'll argue about and we'll go back and forth, but it's not a specific person that is always against it, because we usually have the same goals in mind or the same idea in mind. But every now and then we'll go back and forth about a lyric or a certain, I don't know, like a break or in a song or something like that, you know. But it's pretty equal. We all have our own opinions, so we do go back and forth a lot, but it's not really just one person that has the final say in it.
There's no one who's like, it's always going to be like the tiebreaker.
Not really. I mean, sometimes my sister does, because when she wants it a certain way, she wants it a certain way. And a lot of the times, I'm not going to lie, don't tell her I said this. She's going to see this, but she's right a lot of the times when it comes to how a song should be or a lyric should be. So I guess she has a little bit of a more say, but if somebody else in the band doesn't want it that way, then it will not be in that way, you know? Like, she doesn't have the final end-all, be-all. We have to all agree on it, or it's just not going to happen, or it's not going to work out.
And so, I know we've talked to a lot of bands where people feel like the siblings who are in the band, you know, if everyone in the band isn't siblings, like the siblings sort of get like a voting block or a power block, and they'll often get their own way over, you know, because they can be sort of more of a force than the other members of the group. Do you feel like that happens with you and your sister at all?
Not necessarily. We do have very similar tastes with a lot of stuff, well, with most music and styles and stuff like that, but I don't think we're a forceful block in the situation. Like, I don't think we push for a certain way more than the other girls, because me and my sister can disagree a lot too about certain things and situations. So I think it's pretty equal when it comes to that because I could be arguing with her and Tiffany could be on her side and Jesse could be on my side and we'll me and Jesse will be against my sister and Tiffany about something. So it always switches every time, or it could be vice versa, my sister and Jesse against me and Tiffany, or everybody against me. You know, it just depends on the situation. It's really like we're more of friends, and when it comes to the band part of things. But our sister does our sistership, I guess you would say, does come out sometimes because we can fight with each other more. We have like a 2 second rebound where we're over it, you know, and we don't hold a grudge against each other. We can bicker at each other a little bit more, so that's a little bit easier to deal with.
What would you like? What is your ideal vision of the band's future? Where would you like to see the group go?
Worldwide. I want us to tour all over. I want to travel the world, and I just want us to be able to do the music that we want to do. I want to have a say in every song we do, like every lyric, like everything. I want us to be able to stand behind our music 100% and have us believe in it and have other people believe in it as well. So that's where I see us. I just want us to be happy playing the songs that we want to play, the music that we want to play, and touring all over the world.
And what do you feel like might get in the way of your achieving those goals?
Only ourselves, honestly. But we're so motivated and so driven that I do not see that happening at all. I know that we will get to where we want to be because we're so driven. But honestly, the only thing that can stand in our way is us and our self-doubts. Because there's always going to be people talking shit and trying to bring us down. But I know that that won't be what brings us on. It could only be ourselves. But luckily, we're very driven and very positive people. So I think we're going to be okay. What was that?
I feel like everyone in the group is on the same page in terms of where you want to go and what you need to do to get there.
I think so. 100%. We have to really get down to exactly what everybody wanted out of the band, since this is the biggest move of all of our lives. Like, this is life-changing for us to move from Florida all the way to the other side of the country, LA. So we had to really sit down and figure out exactly what everybody wants out of this and what we want to see happen to our band. And I think it sounds like we're all on the same page and we all want the same thing, which is we just want the best for the band and want to do what we believe in and tour and just make great music. So we all seem to be on the same page, which is really nice.
All right. Well, I think that's all the questions I have for now. Get this uploaded for us as soon as you can.
Okay.
And then send an email letting us know that it's up. It's great to talk to you.
Great talking to you too.
I hope you guys have a safe and easy move out here to LA.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kayla.
Bye.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye. Elena, do you want to do it in here? Yeah. Okay.